and welcome to Word Smart with the Copy Detective. Today we're going to be talking about how to extract benefits from your features. Tapping into how your customers benefit from what you do is critical to effective copywriting. So sit back and get comfortable. I'm the Copy Detective. My name is Belinda Weaver and I'm the copywriter and owner behind Copyright Matters. As I said, today I'm going to cover how to extract benefits from your features. Now, writing about benefits rather than features is a really popular mantra amongst copywriters, and that's because it's critical to effective copywriting. As a customer, I only really care about how something impacts me, and the more meaningful it is, the more strongly I'll react. So a feature is something your product or service does or is. Now it could be the size or the weight or the colour, it could be the length of time or where you meet. All those kind of things describe your product or service, and that's what features are. But the key to writing effective copy, the kind of copy that people really react to and perform some kind of action as a result of, is not telling your customers what your widget does. It's telling them how it improves their life. That's the key to what a great benefit is. Here are 5 classic levels of motivation that drive our decision making. We start off by looking after our physiological needs. We make sure we've got food, shelter, water, oxygen, and then we start looking after our safety needs. We make sure we're free from harm, that we've got financial security and other forms of safety. After those 2 needs are met, we start looking at our social needs, our friendships, our feelings of belonging, the loves in our life. And then we start to look after ourselves a bit more. We start thinking about status and respect and prestige, and they're called personal needs. And then finally, the last need that is important to people is self-actualization. So once all those things in the pyramid are looked after, then we start thinking about things like self-fulfillment. So the reason this pyramid is important is you can't write a benefit about self-fulfillment without knowing that your audience has all the other things taken care of, so they don't care about them. When I'm working out the benefits of a client's products or services, which is generally what I do at the start of every copywriting project, I imagine that I'm explaining them to a rather stony-faced customer. I give them a snappy feature and they say, "So what?" And I explain a little more using the phrase, "which means that." And I keep going until I get to a benefit that matters. And that's really the heart of how you take your features and turn them into benefits. Now I'm going to step through a couple of examples so you can see this process in action. The first product I've chosen is a hammer. So you have a hammer, it has a rubber grip. Rubber grip is the feature of the hammer. You're telling your stony-faced customer, "I have a hammer and it has a rubber grip." And they say, "So what?" Well, a rubber grip means that users have a secure grip. So what? Well, a secure grip means that it won't fly out of their hand when they're using it. So what? Well, if the hammer doesn't fly out of their hand while they're using it, it means the hammer is a safer one to use. So we start off with a rubber grip and we end up with a safer hammer. And that taps into the safety needs. Now, this rubber grip could also be more comfortable to use. So one feature could actually have multiple benefits. So it's important to keep going through this process and then look at the benefits you've come up with and pick one that you think will have the most impact. The next one is a cleaning product, and it's a wipe. Those surface wipes that you can have. So the fact that it's a wipe rather than a spray or a liquid is the product feature. So you're explaining it to your stony-faced customer and you say, "I have a cleaning wipe." And they say, "So what?" Well, the wipe means that users won't have to worry about cloths or other products. They only need one wipe. So what? Well, one wipe means that they can get their cleaning done more quickly and with less fuss. So what? Well, when they can get their cleaning done with less fuss, they can spend more time doing fun stuff. So we've gone from a cleaning product that's a wipe to freeing up more time for fun stuff. So The cleaning gets done, so it's a safety benefit, and we're also jumped to self-fulfillment, which is more time for more important things. Finally, I thought I'd run through a service or a feature of a service, my service to be more precise. So my copywriting style is very conversational. That's the feature of my copywriting service. So again, we're going through the stony faced customer and they say, so what? Which means that, your customers find it easier to read, which means that it doesn't put them off your message, which means that they stay longer on the page, they make a stronger connection, they're more likely to hire you, which means that you can afford your rent. So we've covered a few different levels of benefits there according to that pyramid, but we've jumped from my copywriting style is very conversational to so you can afford your rent. That's, some really clear ways on how you can turn features for products and features for services into language that tells the customers what's in it for them. And that's really what everyone cares about. So, it's not that you can't talk about features, but it's just that you should always tie your features back to a benefit that your readers will care about. Tell them why they should care and what it is you have. When you do that, you will stop the snooze fest in your marketing. And the more meaningful the benefit, the stronger reaction and connection you'll make, and the stronger your sell will be. So keep going through this exercise, talking to a stony-faced customer, have them asking, so what, and using the phrase, which means that, until you get benefits that are going to really matter to them. Have you applied this kind of process before? Do you have your own process? How do you think it'll work for you? Let me know in the comments. If you like this copywriting tutorial and you want to learn more, sign up to hear about my next copywriting masterclasses. They are a series of highly interactive online classes for people who want to write copy that really sells. Head to www.copywritematters.com.au/learn copywriting. If you fancy saying hi, look for me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and I'm pretty much always there. If you search for Copyright Matters or Belinda Weaver, I'm sure to turn up. So that's it for now. I'll see you next time.